So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Osimhen! Just sails past the upright.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Pinches it off him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Osimhen. Out of play for a goal kick. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Wriggles his way through. Messi. Mbappe is onto this. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Modric. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great challenge, time to perfection. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He saw the danger and he went... Oh, that is up, shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Foden. Musiala. He's had it taken off him. For Ribery. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Modric. Foot in. Messi. Mbappe. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Muric claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Caicedo. And he's decided to go for it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Osimhen. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Foden. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Well read, and the danger is averted. Robertson. They get a throw in. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Caicedo. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's found... Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Caicedo. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Modric. Throw in. Just eases him off the ball. And he's picked out the run. And he's straight offside. He's not got that quite right. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambitious ball here. Osimhen. Robertson. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. This looks promising.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Modric.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo. Nice looking ball. Saliba. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Osimhen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Valverde receives it in a good position here. He's picked his way through. Stones is there to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Osimhen. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And the shot! It is a corner. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. Still just a single goal between the sides. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Messi stood up well to him there. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Played into space. That has been cut short. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. And here's Kane. Mbappe. And a chance!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 15, número 13, Modric. Número 6, vão dar os seus lugares a número 19, número 44.
Now he's got space here.
Número 9.
That has ended up in no man's land. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Skims one in. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He is through here. Oh, he's played it in low. Ribery. Oh, good read.
That was well...
Shot a goal! Against the crossbar. That's really well cleared. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So there's...
Oh, what has happened here? His shapes to shoot! Goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
The goal scorer after 13 minutes.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. What a throw in. Rice has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Well, that has not gone well. With Rudiger. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Osimhen. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Camavinga. And it's Rice. And he plays one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great ball, it goes for a shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defense.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Martin. Passes short and sharp. Osimhen. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Foden. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. That's good vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in plenty of space here. Ribery. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! It's not an especially good pass, that. Tries to play it through. Now it's Foden. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's a big chance! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's in on great chance! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Caicedo, nicely weighted ball. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution.
So once again, we're underway. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, he's burst through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Osimhen. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. And the through ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well read, nice interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Can he finish? And that was very necessary. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Osimhen. He's found a way through.
Osimhen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Played into space out wide. That is a great pick out. Picked out and he shoots! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Osimhen tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Musiala. And Rafinha. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now there's a fine ball.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. He's got away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen chasing after it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's being urged to shoot. Messi. Tries to get it clear. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thinks one through. Now that's well seen too. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Mbappe taking it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not... Can he finish? There it is! Simplicity itself.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
After 5 minutes is number 13, Federico Valverde. Federico Valverde. Federico Valverde. Substitution.
Milan already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Mbappe! Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That is good alertness. Here's a shot. Decent chance! He has done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Messi! Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Swings it across. Long ball looking to counter. Caicedo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. Osimhen. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. There they go, hunting in packs. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Osimhen. Can he get it through? Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's ambitious. Now that was quite some save.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution in progress.
Milan are looking to go forward now. He might be in here! Now, can they get him away? Face to face with the keeper. Musiala. Now Foden. Messi. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pinches it off him. Yamal. Looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. In with the challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Caicedo does well to get it back. And it's Ribery. Azar. And they're back on the ball again. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Always onto this. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. He can get that clear. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read. And the danger is... Goes for a shot! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 21.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Ribery charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And he's found a way past. He's had a shot! Azar can see things others simply cannot. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's made its way to him. Kane, brilliantly cut out. Caicedo. And this is Messi. Valverde does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Caicedo looking for a runner. And back it goes. That's good running with the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Kane. Chance here to counter. Distributed tidily. Yamal. He's having a shot! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Musiala, Ribery, Foden. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, terrible. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. Fernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thinks about the shot. So much time and space here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking for the run. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through.